So the download that is coming to me at the moment, nieces and nephew, is you were the one that wore the pants in the relationship, and now you're having to be the one to pick up the pieces. Just with hearing that, it's giving me that like this exactly proves why you were better off on your own. But yeah, I'm just picking up this vibe that you were dealing with somebody and it was like you were the one that wore the pants in the relationship. They reaped the benefits, things is over, and now you're left with having to pick up the pieces in regards to the shit that they left. But yeah, I just want to get the truth surrounding this because I just feel that you're alchemizing something as you pick up the pieces. But let's tap in. I feel that like maybe the year of 1990 could be significant. Angel numbers of 123 and 333 could be significant. Maybe the state of New York has some type of significance, and also Blue Jays. Hell, maybe somebody's name could be J, the initial could be significant as well as J as well. I just also seen the angel number 111. So maybe the synchronicities have been speaking in a way to where as you pick up the pieces, you're heading in the right direction. Spirit, what is the truth surrounding this download? They wore the pants in the relationship and now they're having to pick up the pieces. What is this about? Tap in. What is the truth, Spirit? Connect me to the energy of my nieces and nephews at this time. What is the truth? Yeah, there's no gray areas with you. So it's just giving me that, like, within this connection, yeah, you did carry the weight, but at the same time, that's exactly why you're being put in a position to have to pick up the pieces because this is somebody who left you with uncertainty. They left you with crumbs to basically have to pick up. So I just see that this is somebody who came with no type of clarity. Yeah, but I just see that like by you letting this situation go and you're picking up the pieces, I see that like this is healing you. I see that like you're better without this person. So I just see that like right now you're healing to where you are coming back to good health. Yeah, and I see that also you don't play about who's in your energy. So I just feel that like you carrying the weight of whatever relationship that you were in is teaching you or it has taught you not to really just give your energy away to any and everybody. And especially with people that kind of come foggy minded or just to a space to where they leave you with a question mark. You know what I'm saying? So I just see that now that you're picking up the pieces, you don't play about who's in your energy or who's around you at this time. Yeah, you can't save everyone. So I just feel that like maybe subconsciously this is what put you in a position of wearing the pants because you seen this person, you saw that you could possibly help them, save them, and it's like that's not what you're meant to do. You can't save everyone, and especially if this is somebody who's not clear or certain about what they want. So I just see that like by you having this savior mentality that is putting you in a position to pick up the pieces from a person who was broken. Yeah, because it's like everything that was built up off this connection was a lie because this is somebody who wasn't certain. They weren't clear when they stepped into this connection. And I see that, like, this is definitely about learning to conserve your energy because I see that this has taught you to conserve your energy for what matters. So I just see that, like, you now have a discernment in regards to just because you see that somebody needs help doesn't necessarily mean that that's your place to help them because sometimes you see and you have learned that the things that people go through will put you in a position to have to go through that as well. So I see that you're learning to be very selective and discerning with your energy, your time, and what you give and how you show up for people. Yeah, because you were dealing with somebody who was a gaslighter. This is somebody who was always in and out of your life. It's giving me that they came and went as they pleased, but yet at the same time, they did this by design to have access, not to invest. So I just see that, like, again, this is what put you in a position to have to pick up the pieces because this person put you in a position to wear the pants. 444. But things are still working in your favor because you really are protected. Yeah, because the math wasn't math. And so it's just giving me the like, with the way that this person came in with no type of certainty, things didn't add up. Their energy didn't align. So I just see that like you pretty much started to realize that their words and their actions didn't match nor align with the things that they said. So I just see that like with the math didn't math, it put you in a position to just stop where you were and pick up the pieces. You can do bad all by yourself. Yeah, so not only have you let the situation go and you're picking up the pieces, you guys have blocked their ass and you possibly have gotten a new number. And if not, it's giving me that like you're picking up the pieces to where you're about to meet somebody new. Yeah, because this is somebody who's always like hot and cold. And it's like one thing about you, you can't be hot and cold with somebody like you, nieces and nephew, because that's what's going to put you in a position to read in between the lines and decipher the bullshit. 555. So, yeah, it's giving me something had to change within the situation. And it did. You chose yourself and you let go of the bullshit because this is somebody who was sending mixed signals. Yeah, and it's like this is somebody who has money problems. And that was another thing that put you in a position of wearing the pants because this is somebody who came with little boy shit, not grown man shit. So yeah, like I said, it's like you were taking care of a man child. This is somebody who came with little energy that put you in a position to dish out big energy. And it's like the shit that they came with is making you pick up the pieces. But yet at the same time, they not stopping nothing, no. But you're learning. Yeah, and this is somebody who's stuck in their ways and they don't want to change. So this is exactly why you're picking up the pieces and you were carrying the weight of the connection because you believe in change. You saw the potential in this person and you were pushing them towards that, but they didn't want that. They just wanted to bask in being on the receiving end of you, not meeting you halfway to go all the way. So yeah, this is somebody who's stuck and you left them right where they are to pick up the pieces. So yeah, you're moving on. Because this is somebody who was confused anyway. So this is somebody who was coming with confusion and uncertainty because they don't really know what their purpose is, who they are, what they're meant to do. So yeah, you done playing with people who don't know and that's not trying to figure it out. But hey, your spirit team isn't or wasn't playing about this and they still on. And this is exactly why you have had to learn in regards to when you are the one that's carrying the weight, you also have to pick up the pieces. But it's giving me that like even though you've learned this lesson, your spirit team isn't playing about you, your energy, who you give to, who you help, who you save, who comes into your energy. Yeah, so this is somebody who's stuck. So I just feel that like at this time, they're reaping some karma. They put you through this. You've had to go through it by yourself, but yet you're overcoming as they're still stuck and complacent. Yeah, you guys are taking action on newness at this time. So there's some type of idea that you've been sitting on, and your spirit team is saying, take action because it's going to take you somewhere. So this could be you moving on. This could be in regards to an opportunity. But I just see that by you picking up the pieces, you're taking a risk on yourself and it's going to get you somewhere. So you're moving differently to receive differently at this time. Yeah, and this is in regards to new love, nieces and nephew. When spirit says block their ass and get a new number, you got somebody who's coming with a plan, somebody who's coming clear and certain. So yeah, so I just see that like this lesson in regards to you wearing the pants has taught you to now attract somebody in regards to who has a plan, who includes you, who makes you feel a part and included. But yeah, you about to meet somebody who has plans because you're doing the inner work. Spirit, give me two more. Yeah, and this is somebody who can see a future with you too, nieces and nephew. Yeah, you're about to receive that clear love in regards to picking up the pieces. You're about to meet somebody with a plan. Because, baby, your last chance in that situation was given. So, despite of what you wore, despite of the pieces that you're picking up, you did your part and your last chance was given. You're on to the new at this time.